What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Wrestle Fury WWE Raw live stream reaction, watch along, etc. Okay, so we joined WWE Raw already in progress, have had some major freaking absolute technical difficulties today. Unfortunately, they're out of my control today. It was all about internet issues, and I don't know why I could not get it to work with me today, but it's out of my control. But unfortunately, it is what it is. And as they say, better late than never. So we're going to go ahead and log you straight into the action right now because the timing's pretty perfect. They're only just starting the women's tag team championship tournament, and you've got Tamina and Brooke going up against you've got Io Sky and Dakota Kai. So that's just starting now, and this should be pretty obvious who I think is going to get the W. I think they're going to definitely push uh, this new faction to the moon. So expect to see that result happen. What's up, Jazzy J? Welcome to the stream. And welcome, all of you to the stream, regardless of what channel you're on right now, where you're watching this from. Welcome. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a good time. So they just started the match. I will do a post show for WWE Raw as well, so we can recap some of the stuff that's happened. So just in case you've also missed the beginning of the show, we can recap it and go over it. I did watch it, I just couldn't live stream it. So unfortunately, I was having some difficulties. But we're here now, and there's still plenty of action to come. Plus, there is likely, like I said on SmackDown, there could be a surprise appearance from somebody. So that happened on SmackDown. My prediction was right. And tonight could be more of the same. Could be another surprise. Just a prediction, not a promise, but could happen. I have no control over what WWE does. So there could be a surprise. There could not be. I don't know. But last week I was right, and WWE is definitely full of surprises now. You never know what to expect, and that is so like perfect. That's so much fun, not knowing what could happen at any given time. So yeah, guys. So we are streaming across 3 channels right now. We're on my Wrestle Fury channel. We're on my Off Tap Life channel, and we are on my Wrestle Yo channel. So you can find us on one of those channels right now. And if you're new to any said channel, please click that subscribe button. Join the family. We would love to have you as part of our family. And that's the bottom line because I said so. There's commercials going on right now. If you, just want to go ahead and get your popcorn and stuff during the commercials, I understand that. I can relate. I wish I had some popcorn here, but I don't. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, and give me that thumbs up. Apparently it helps with the algorithm. That's what they say. That's what they claim. So anyhow, let's go ahead and just while the commercial's on, I mean, we can kind of give you a little bit of a lowdown of some of the stuff that's happened. The main things that's supposed to happen tonight that a lot of people are looking forward to is this women's tournament for the tag team champions ship. So that has just only now started to happen. And there's also the Bobby Lashley and Champa match, and that has yet to happen. That will most likely be the main event. So you haven't missed the main things that have been advertised for the night. which is a good thing. You had Judgment Day, Finn Balor going up against Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio lost. Basically, Judgment Day caused a distraction, and Rey took his eyes off the ball. Edge and Dominique had a blowout earlier in the night because Dominique is like blaming Edge for, spearing him. He's not happy about it. And so Dominique wasn't ringside. And then you find out that Rhea has beat down Dominique. And she throws him at the front of the ring, at the entrance there. And guess who? Freaking got the W. Balor. That's what happened. Also, a triple threat match. Sorry, a 3-on-3 tag team match has been scheduled for Clash of the Castle, courtesy of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky versus Bianca, Bliss, and freaking, I've gone blank. Freaking Asuka. Freaking hell. All right, so yeah, so that was also something that happened early on. Also, Ezekiel got beat down by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is back. Hey, that is a return. That's a return. Not like he's gone, he just hadn't been seen, but he's back on the show. So there you go. And he got a little bit of a freaking beatdown. The match didn't even get on the way. And so Ezekiel's out, but Owens is back. That's the main things, guys. That's really kind of all that's kind of happened, really. So, with that being said, we are back. Commercials are over. And we have the live action in the ring right now. Sky is in there with Brooks. And they're going at it, obviously. Bayley's on the outside of the ring. And this is good to see. We were wondering where was the 24/7 championship not too long ago. We were actually wondering what happened to it, where'd it go, because it didn't hear much of it. And here's Dana, 24/7 champion, teamed up with Tamina. And it's good to see them getting some actual good screen time. They've started off the tag team championship match, which is good. Give them some freaking visibility again, which is always a good thing. All right, so what is going on, everybody? What's going on? By the way, so in case anyone was wondering where I'm at in the world right now, it's 11:30 a.m. I did not get the most sleep last night, so if I feel a little bit, you know why. All right. Tamina's just going off now on Io. Boom. She's just gone vicious. We hadn't seen Tamina in a while as well. I know The Rock bought her a house, and maybe she just been freaking chilling in her house, freaking doing some, some relaxation in her new house. That was cool, The Rock, by the way, to buy her a freaking house. Rock, you could buy me a house if you want. I'm just saying, I won't object. What's up, Lorraine? Welcome to the stream. Dakota just broke up a potential pin from Tamina, and they're outside the ring now, just Dakota and freaking Brooke. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Bailey pulled Dakota out of the way, and freaking Dana went right into the freaking barrier. So Tamina and Io in the ring right now, freaking exchanging blows. They're exchanging blows. Boom, boom. And she's going to the top rope. Tamina's about to fly. Tamina's about to fly, ladies and gentlemen. Tamina. Oh, that was a fail. Io had her boots up. And now Dakota's in there. And Io's about to fly now. Io Sky about to hit the sky. Here she goes. Woo! Moonsault and the pin. Io Sky and Dakota Kai have won the first match in the tournament. Bravo. We knew they were going to win. Like, that was kind of an easy prediction. We kind of knew that was bound to happen. So they're one step closer. One step closer. That was the first step. I think, needless to say, we have high expectations that they're going to go the distance. And this is good stuff, man. So far, Raw has been real. The pacing and everything has been, pretty cool. And I'm enjoying the show. But look, I'm probably one of the most biased people when it comes to the show. But I love WWE anyway, so I'm a hardcore WWE fan. So, it is what it is. I'm always going to freaking have nothing but props. It looks like they're showing Bobby Lashley now getting ready for his fight. He's punching, getting warm up. Woo! They're saying it's next, boys and girls. They're saying it's next. Okay. Now, I like that that's next. The reason it's good that match is next, because that means there could be some surprises planned for the end of the show, the end of the night. So the fact that they have a little bit of a freaking United States match early at this point in time, like we're still over an hour and about a half left of the show. That's telling me they got something else planned at the end of the night. I like that. All right, so we're on commercials again, guys. Who would you guys like to see return tonight? Who do you think might return tonight? Who are you hoping will return tonight? I personally, obviously, we've got the Fiend Red happening in here, so that tells you where my head's at. I'm really still hoping for a Fiend return. By the way, guys, how's the video? How's the audio? Like I said, I have been experiencing some quality net issues. Is the audio in the stream coming through clearly? That's the question. Let me know, guys. Are we getting a clear stream here? Is the quality okay? Let me know. Let me know. And yo. All right, so yeah, still commercials. Oh man, this is actually, just such a great time to be a WWE fan. There's so many amazing freaking things happening and going on within WWE, stuff that makes it really good. Great. Thanks, Jazzy. Thanks for letting me know. Audio's fine. And so is the video. That's what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear, boys and girls. How is that audio? How is that video? As long as that's good, then I'm good. um, so this is the match that I think a lot of people are really excited about, because I think that we're going to see a U.S. title change come up. That's my prediction. I really do believe that's going to be what happens. I think there's a huge, huge possibility that that is what goes down. So time will tell, of course, but I think that's what's going to happen. And, here's the thing, man. Champa getting that good momentum, that good push, I think that's a good thing. Look, Bobby, he doesn't need the title right now to be relevant. He doesn't need the title to further establish him, especially because it's the United States champion. It's not like it's the Universal or WWE, championship. It's the U.S. title. I think Champa would be a perfect person to hold on to that title right now. And I think that's a good thing. I see him winning it. I see him freaking getting the W. That's my prediction. And guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are broadcasting across 3 of my channels right now. We are across on Wrestle Fury channel. We are on the Off Tap Life channel. We are on the Wrestling Yo channel. If you're on one of these channels and you're feeling a bit lonely, head over to the Off Tap Life channel. That is where the bulk of the conversation is happening at the moment. But I would like you all to, no matter what channel you're on, to please make sure you subscribe to my Wrestle Fury channel for exclusive wrestling content. And that's youtube.com/WrestleFury. I'll put the link in there for you guys. So head over there. Make sure you subscribe to my Wrestle Fury channel. So Kevin Owens was backstage and walking. Looks like he's got his suitcase. He was getting ready to leave. And he was, made a statement. He was like getting basically what everyone wants to know, what happened, like what's going on, what you doing, you know what I mean, with attacking Ezekiel like that. He basically said, look, man, I know who I am. I'm Kevin Owens. That idiot don't know who he is and all that kind of stuff. So he's obviously still on with Ezekiel being Elias. And, I think that this is good. Continue that story. It's a good story. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Elias or another brother of Ezekiel's make an appearance to get some justice for the beatdown of Ezekiel. But it won't happen tonight, obviously, because Kevin's leaving. But that would have been a good little twist, having Elias see what happens, and then Elias comes out and is like, how could you do that to my brother, man? That's messed up. They probably might do it next week. So, what's up, Hot Space? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the dream. Now, if you guys, once again, if you are over on one of the other channels and you're feeling lonely, head over to the Off Tap Life channel if you want to be part of the conversation. That's where the bulk of everyone is chatting at the momento. So, all right, cool. So they're doing a little vignette now with the legacy of the United States Championship, which is great. And it's narrated by JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. Excited to hear Hot sauce, you're tired but can't sleep. I know that feeling all too well. So they're just doing this video vignette pumping up the United States Championship, which is good. Bring the prestige back to the belt. They're showing some of the people who've worn it. Harley Race, Sergeant Slaughter, Rowdy Piper, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, woo! Bret Hart, John Bradshaw Layfield, Eddie Guerrero, Viva La Rasca, John Cena, freaking Ricky Steamboat, Booker T, five-time. The Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart, Kofi Kingston. These are some fantastic names that have held this belt. Woo! Bobby Lashley, of course, currently holding it. And that's the thing, man. This belt has had a lot of amazing, talent wearing that belt. So it is a beautiful thing to see them plugging it, to elevate it, to show it some freaking recognition that it deserves. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Champa. Here we go, guys. U.S. Championship. Champa's music's hit. I really wish that they would give him his old music back, but this new one they've got now isn't too bad. So Ciampa's dedicating this match to Harley the King, the first ever United States champion, or as I always called him, the boss. When I reflect on my career today, it's he's basically, dedicating this match to him. Harley helped train Ciampa, and unfortunately he passed away about 3 years ago. So Ciampa's dedicating this match to him. And the fact that he's dedicating this match to him says a lot. I really believe that they're not going to have him freaking dedicating a freaking match that to a freaking legend and not let him walk away with the victory tonight. I see the victory happening. That's what I see happening. I see it coming. I see there being a changing of the guards. Miz is in the ring with Ciampa, so even if they want to keep Bobby looking strong, they'll probably just have freaking Miz freaking cause some type of distraction or something, and Ciampa is going to be the new United States champion. That's my prediction. That's what I believe is going to happen. So don't be surprised when it happens, because I'm calling it out right now. New United States champion. It's coming. Calling it out right now. That's what's about to go down. I believe it. I believe it. You better believe it, because that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you. I am telling you. What's up, Data? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see all of you guys here in the stream, in the WWE Raw stream. And again, as I said, guys, just remember, as I said, we have, we have big things happening. Wow. That's huge. Wow. So Olivia Newton-John, guys, has passed away. Olivia Newton-John. She is an icon. She is an absolute icon. Wow. Wow, guys. Olivia Newton-John, rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John, one of the huge icons of 80s music. Olivia Newton-John had that song, I believe, called Let's Get Physical. And I think that was her big big hit. Wow, this is very sad news. And we want to send her our loving condolences to her family and her fans around the world. So she was 73 years old. So the breaking news says here, she was 73. She was obviously a Grammy winner. She was a star of Grease, and she sadly passed away at her ranch in Southern California. She's surrounded by family and friends. She won multiple Grammy Awards over a 5-decade-long career and was well known for her role as Sandy in the film Grease. On her official Facebook page, her husband, John Eastering, described Newton-John as a symbol of triumphs and hope for over 30 years, sharing her journey with breast cancer. Guys, much love to her family, and may she rest in peace. A true icon and an amazing talent and soul that walked this earth. So guys, we are going to get back into the action here. Bobby Lashley's entering the ring, and this is the match that I think we all are going to get excited about, because unfortunately, with such sad news, we still have to, the show has to go on. And we pay our respects to Olivia Newton-John, and may she rest in peace. But right now, we got to get back to the action here with Bobby Lashley. And he is looking good. He always looks good. Bobby Lashley. Champa wearing a red, white, and blue robe. Very significant again. United States Championship, red, white, and blue. Very significant and telling of Ciampa's plans here to walk away with the championship. Ciampa's looking ripped. I've always liked Ciampa too, man. So I'm glad to see him finally getting that push. Bobby Lashley pointing his fingers up, and the crowd is eating him up. The pop for Bobby is loud. Everyone loves Bobby Lashley. So here we go. The match that we are all freaking looking forward to is about to happen. Bobby Lashley and Ciampa for the United States Championship. It's live. It started. The bell has rung, and Ciampa's come out swinging already. We see Ciampa very quick and agile, doing what he does, but Bobby stops him in his tracks. He's freaking just absolutely stood there like a brick wall, bringing Ciampa to the ground. And now Bobby is getting ready to lift Ciampa up in the air. He's got him up with his strength. Freaking Ciampa's legs are freaking flopping around like a fish. And the big slam to the ground. Ciampa has absolutely already been dismantled a bit. There's the pain of Bobby Lashley already being felt by Champa. Guys, this is being streamed across 3 of my channels. The Wrestle Fury channel, the freaking Off Tap Life channel, Wrestling Yo channel. If you're feeling lonesome, if you're one of those other channels, walk into the Off Tap Life channel. That is where the chat is happening. The action's going on there. But guys, the match continues. Bobby Lashley so far has control. He is absolutely in his zone, in his element, but Ciampa jumps on top of Lashley. And unfortunately, it looks like he's about to get, oh no, Champa breaks loose and elbows him in his knee. So he's softening up the knee of Almighty. And now Champa is doing some chops. He's chopping away like a freaking lumberjack, chopping down the tree that is Lashley. But Lashley freaking makes another freaking beatdown attempt on Champa. Champa's on the ground. Champa's smart. He rolls out of the ring, and Bobby is now freaking there standing over him as Champa takes a moment to regroup, which is a smart thing. Catch your breath. What's up, Hamburger? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Guys, Champa is now freaking trying to sneak behind Bobby because Miz is trying to do a little distraction technique, which I said that's going to be a factor. That is going to be a factor. The distraction that Miz can bring will help take the eyes off of Bobby. And Miz is still running interference. But Bobby just had Champa on his shoulders and tossed Bobby. He tossed Champa onto Miz. And now we've gone to a commercial break. Guys, this is already proven to be one exciting match already, guys. This is fantastic. And I'm all in on this match. I'm all in on the excitement, guys. This is absolutely good stuff. I've already called my prediction. I already told you that I believe the winner, the person walking away with the W, is going to be Champa. That is what I'm calling. That is what I'm believing. That is what I think to be true. Mark, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Marky. Marky going home. Bobby will still look strong if he loses by distraction. I agree. And I think that is exactly why they're going to do that, Marky. I think that is why they're going to have that distraction play effect so that Bobby still looks strong. You don't want Bobby to go out looking like, he's lost any of his credibility. They've spent a long time building up Bobby to get him back to that big man powerhouse pitcher, so they're definitely not going to let that be destroyed right now in this match. So definitely agree with you. Absolutely. So speaking of some matches, how about some battle bots? I actually have watched some battle bots data, and that is definitely something that we could look into. Maybe reacting to some battle bot stuff could be fun. Could definitely be fun. Marky says, I haven't been tuned into Raw for a long time until Triple H took over. Yep, I hear you, man. And that's the beautiful thing about Triple H taking over. I mean, if there was anything positive to come from McMahon being gone, which there's probably a few positives, but one in particular is that fans that have always loved the product, that have been original OG WWE fans that have kind of lapsed due to the fact of the changing times during the Vince McMahon era. I think that now that we have the new guard on, the new chain of command there, that a lot of old fans are coming back. A lot of people are coming back home to WWE, not just in the ring, but also we're going to see fans coming back home. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a chain reaction. So you're absolutely right, Marky, man. And I think a lot of people are excited so far. If you were grading Triple H, if you were grading him, if you were absolutely scoring his freaking work so far, you would give him an A+. You would give him an A freaking plus. Commercials are still on, by the way, guys. Commercials are still on. Marky says, I can tell too, Triple H scraped a few things tonight, including Ezekiel. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that Ezekiel is going to most likely, there's a good chance if they're going to further the story that Elias is going to return. I I think Elias personally was a great character. I didn't see why they needed to change Elias at all. I liked Elias. He was over. So I think we're going to see Elias return personally. If not, we'll see another brother return just to freaking further that story. But I think there's a good chance we're going to see Elias return. So the match is back on finally. Commercials are finito, which is always a good thing. So the United States Championship, for you guys who just tuned in and you don't know what's going on, the United States Championship is on the line right now. You've got Bobby Lashley. You've got Champa. They're in the ring. Freaking Lashley just freaking bulldozing over Champa. And Ciampa's going to have a hard time getting the W here because Bobby is a beast. Bobby is a beast. Champa is freaking in the corner of the ring. He just took a bunch of freaking shoulders from Bobby. I don't think Ciampa's having a good time right now. I just don't think so. Woo! Freaking hell. Okay, Champa just got kicked again. Ciampa's getting abused, guys. Ciampa's getting abused. Woo! Freaking hell. This might be it. Nope. Champa kicked out. Champa kicked out. Oh my gosh, guys. Me too. Hey, me too, Marky. Me too. I'm hoping Champa gets that W. I want it to happen. I want it to happen. Please, let's let it happen. They just announced that Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler are going to have a match tonight as well. Good to see Ziggs will be back in the ring as well. That's good. Start getting him some screen time again. Let's go, Lashley. Freaking Champa and Lashley exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Oh, Ciampa's getting... Oh! Champa just absolutely freaking managed to spike Lashley down to the ground. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. Hell yeah. Ciampa's freaking absolutely being in beast mode right now. But spear! Lashley spear! A huge spear from Lashley. Lashley has speared. Lashley was getting the count. The 1, the 2, the 3 after a humongous spear. And Miz, the difference maker, took Ciampa's leg, stuck it on the ropes for him, and broke up the count. But AJ has come out now. AJ is out there. He's attacking Miz. And AJ Styles chasing Miz out of the ring. That is huge. So Miz is not there to offer the distraction that Ciampa is going to need. What? Ciampa's got the cradle. He attempts to roll up Lashley in a cradle. Now, Ciampa is attempting to take the padding off the turnbuckle. And, oh my gosh. But Bobby's just freaking smashed Ciampa down to the ground. Uh-oh. Looks like he's getting ready to do the hurt lock. The hurt lock? The hurt lock? It looks like the hurt lock. So Miz is back, though. Miz manages to still distract him. Miz runs across the ring. AJ runs in there as well. So another distraction. And Ciampa throws Lashley into that belt buckle, that exposed belt buckle 2 times. Throws him in there. Ciampa kicks him and knees him in the freaking face. 2. Oh! No! I thought he had it. Ciampa was on him after all of that. The 1, the 2, the 3, but Bobby kicked out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought freaking Bobby had the loss right there, and we had a new freaking WWE Championship. But Bobby's got, oh, Bobby's attempting to get freaking Champa into that hurt lock. Now Ciampa's got freaking a submission move on Lashley himself and attempting to get Lashley to tap out. If Champa can get Lashley to tap out, holy crap. There's no way that Lashley's going to tap out, guys. There's no way. Oh, Bobby is just freaking rode it. And now he's got freaking Champa up on his shoulders. But no, Champa gets off. And Champa throws Bobby outside the ring. Oh, holy crap. Ah, freaking Champa freaking almost had another pin. And Bobby kicked out again. Holy crap. Guys, this is crazy good stuff. He spiked the freaking almighty, almost got it, and freaking Champa on a roll, but Bobby just body slams freaking Champa to the ground. Oh no. He's got the hurt lock on Champa. 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 No! No! Champa lost. Champa lost. Bobby won. He got the hurt lock on Champa and Champa tapped out. Freaking hell. Freaking hell. I thought that freaking Champa was going to get the W, and Champa lost. And don't get me wrong, I love Bobby Lashley, man. Bobby's one of my favorite, guys. But I just thought it'd be nice to put the belt on freaking Champa, man. And freaking hell. I feel you, Marky. That's exactly how I feel. Freaking hell, man. Data goes, and here comes the people's elbow, and oh my god, here comes Triple H for the table, and he just broke it over Stone Cold's back. And what's this? Arnold Schwarzenegger's parachute into the ring. Good times. Good times, Data. Good times. That hurt lock, man. Once that hurt lock's on you, it's Dunskies, man. Wow. Wow. Oh, they're showing MVP and Omos. Omos is back. Omos is back. Freaking Omos is back. So Omos is getting ready to walk into the ring with MVP. Omos is back. I guess that looks like they're going to continue the freaking Omos and Bobby Lashley storyline, it looks like. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Marky. Definitely, absolutely. Definitely will help make the title more prestigious. Absolutely. That is facts. I think that's, I think that's a good call. But at least Ciampa had his moment in the limelight, I guess. It's a good, it's a big match to have Ciampa in the ring with Lashley, the United States champion. That gives Ciampa some much needed credibility, some airtime, people to have the opportunity to, can you smell the gas leak? We still got to leave the building. Nice one, Dave. Nice one. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. I really thought, I thought that Ciampa was going to get the W. I think that's what they wanted us all to think, because that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Oh, man. Freaking hell. So they got commercials and stuff again now, guys. And I think after the commercial break, we're going to see Omos come back in the ring. I haven't been too hot on Omos personally. Yeah, sure, he's a giant. He's a big dude and everything. I personally haven't really been too hot on him personally. But when they teamed him up with MVP, that made him a bit more bearable. I kind of enjoyed him a little bit more after he teamed up with MVP. But in reality, I'm not really that high on Omos personally. Not one of my favorite guys. But, hey, who knows? Maybe in time he'll get a bit more experience under his belt, and that will make him seem a bit more likable. Exactly, Marky. Exactly. That's like a better introduction on the main roster for Champa. Exactly. Absolutely. That's facts. That's facts. We're talking about one of NXT's most important guys, and a former champion in his own right. Champa is the real deal, man. Everyone loved him in NXT, man. I don't know why they changed his music. I still wish they would just bring that original NXT theme that he had back, because I thought that theme was freaking solid. I really liked that theme, and it just had impact. It was very impactful. But this new one that they have now is not too bad. It's kind of growing on me a little bit, but the old one was perfect. Yeah, he was brutal in NXT. Exactly. He was definitely brutal in NXT. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So yeah, man. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is not the end of his push. That's just the beginning. Hopefully, he gets a lot more freaking McLovin from the game. So these commercials are now over. It looks like we're getting back to the stadium. It's going to be interesting to see what do we get here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Omos and him coming back and continuing the Bobby Lashley storyline. Yep, Marky, me too. And I think that will be something that happens absolutely. The IC Championship getting the same treatment. I definitely see that happening for sure. There's obviously importance to Triple H to give these belts the prestige that they deserve. Intercontinental Championship has a long history of prestigious holders as well, man. Some freaking Chris Jericho, freaking The Rock, all kinds of people have held the IC Championship as well, man. So I think we'll see that get the love as well. All right, here comes Omos. So Omos is coming out looking like the giant he is with MVP. A 2-on-1 handicap match. Good. Hey, I'm glad that Bobby, I thought he was coming out and he was going to freaking go and freaking start some crap with Bobby again. I'm glad that didn't happen. Good move, Triple H, because we don't really need to see any more freaking Bobby and Omos. I think that story is played. It's fine. Let it rest. So good to see Omos is out here. So he's doing a 2-on-1 handicap match. So, like Roman's character, but man, he's hogging these championships. I feel you. It would be really good to break those championships up. Hopefully they will do that. I'm hoping we see that happen. I'm hoping we see they split the championships and bring the Universal and the WWE Championship back to separate brands so we can get another champion out of it. Hopefully, it'll be Karrion Kross. There's rumors. So put him in the title picture. Give him a freaking belt. All right, so they've got these two just random dudes. You know they're going to get freaking just completely destroyed by Omos. Show us the live. Can't do, my friend, unfortunately. Unfortunately, copyright claims, getting banned, all that stuff is not something I want to happen. So, yeah, can't do that, unfortunately. Sadly, I wish we could, but we can't. But thanks for tuning in. If you want to watch the play-by-play, I'd greatly appreciate it. And for you guys who don't know, I am streaming this across 3 of my channels right now. My Off Tap Life channel, my Wrestle Fury channel, and my Wrestling Yo channel. So if you're on one of those other channels and you want to be part of the conversation, most of the chat is happening right now in my Off Tap Life channel. So go ahead, head over there and join the chat. And make sure you subscribe to whichever channel you are on right now. The more subscriptions we get, the more thumbs ups we get, the more YouTube will shop this video around, and the more we can build our wrestling community. So Omos just destroying these two, which there's no surprise there. We knew this was going to be the case. There's no surprise. Omos was not about to get owned by 2 random people. So, like I said, if you're watching this from other channels, this is streaming across 3 of my channels right now. Make sure you go over and click that subscribe button. We are on my Wrestle Fury channel. We're on my Wrestling Yo channel. We're on my freaking Off Tap Life channel. Make sure you are subscribed to these channels, guys, and let me get that thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So that match is over. It was a squash match, as you knew would be the case. Jazzy making me hungry. Freaking hamburgers, prawns, and pepperoni cup of soup. What a combination. I don't know if I would personally have hamburgers, prawns, and pepperoni soup together. But when you're hungry, I would eat anything. Right now I'm starving, so I would definitely have freaking whatever you threw at me. Because I'm starving like Marvin in the desert. And I got nothing to munch on right now. Like no little snacks I could just grab. So after this live stream finishes, boys and girls, we're going to be doing some cooking up in here. Y'all hear me? I got some French fries with my name on them or something. Probably have some French fries. I love French fries. Anyone else? All right, Seth Rollins backstage. Oh, whoa. Bring the stream back. So just backstage, man. They're just talking Seth and Riddle conversation. It's going down. Seth is just making fun of Riddle right now. Okay. Seth is just, oh, what a burn. Seth just said Riddle is so good at flushing his potential down the toilet. If you don't believe me, ask Dana White. Oh, what a burn. Oh, that's cold. Seth's like, bro, I'm hanging up the flip-flops. He's making fun of Riddle big time. Freaking hell. Freaking Rollins. Okay, so Riddle has something to say. What's up, Gerald? Good morning and goodbye. Shush, please. Freaking Chad Gable coming in now. Shush. Shush, please. Alpha Academy. Chad Gable coming out, and they're going up with Dolph Ziggler. Chad coming out with Otis. That scary thought, Otis on the ring while you're doing a match. Zoff better not come alone. That's all I'm saying. Dolph comes alone, he might be in trouble. They're probably going to go to a commercial. They're getting ready to go to a commercial. Shush, please. Dolph, you do not come out alone, bro. You better get you some freaking loving with you. Because you already know these guys are not going to play fair. I promise you. I promise you. They ain't going to play fair. Whew. Freaking hell, it's getting hot in here now. It's getting hot in here. That's the problem with being in a van. That's the problem of feeling like you're in a can. All right, commercials. Freaking hell. Commercials. By the way, again, if you are in one of the channels and you're feeling a little lonely, this is being broadcast across 3 of my channels at the same time, simultaneously being streamed on my Off Tap Live channel, my Wrestling Yo channel, my Wrestling Fury channel. So most of the people are in the chat right now, are in the Wrestle Fury, are in the Off Tap Live channel. Go ahead over there if you're feeling a little lonesome. But wherever you are, make sure you give me that thumbs up and give me a subscribe. Subscribes are so important, so please subscribe. Pretty please with sugar on top. So subscribe. Appreciate it for that. If you can subscribe to the Wrestling Yo channel, and that is the Wrestling Yo channel. Let's get some action over there. So go subscribe to that channel, guys. Wrestling Yo. And subscribe to the Wrestle Fury channel, of course. Go subscribe to Wrestle Fury channel. And subscribe to the Off Tap Live channel. So, please subscribe to these channels. It is very helpful. It helps a lot. So, subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Pretty please. Sugar on top. Jazzy said, please remember to wrestler, she probably meant wrestle, that like button into submission, LOL. Nice one. Very, very nice. Huh. Can I, what happens if I start that? Did that just pin that to the top? I don't know what that star means. I wonder if that's pinned it. What do stars mean? What are star comments? starred. You can star important comments. You can so you can remember discuss them during the show. Oh right, okay. Ah, that's cool. Just so they don't get lost in the shuffle. Commercials are still on. Commercials are still abundant. Commercials are still happening. And yeah, we are about to see something go down. Chad and Ziggler. There's got to be something waiting. Some type of big finish for the show. I feel there has to be something coming. There just has to be. There has to be some type of return, some type of something happening. Something. And we know it could happen in the last minutes, like on SmackDown. The last minutes when you thought the show was over, suddenly Karrion Kross made his triumphant return. So will we see something like that happen right now? I hope so. I hope so. Give me somebody. Anybody. Shush, please. Shush, please. All right. Shush, please. Shush. All right, so Chad's in the ring with Otis. I wonder if Ziggler's going to come alone or is he going to bring a friend? No, he's come out alone. Ziggler. Let's go. I like Ziggler. Always good to see Ziggler doing his thing. Zigging and zagging and zagging and ziggling. And Ziggler's theme is good too, man. Ziggler's got a great theme, entrance theme. So, my predictions for Ziggler to win this one. He's been on a roll since coming back. But you never know. Because freaking... So the match is happening, guys. We've got Ziggler and Gable. Speaking of Gable, we're going to get freaking Gable, Olympic champion. He should be coming soon. So just some. All right, so they're just basically tangled up in the middle of the ring. Wow. Okay, you don't have to like Chad, but you gotta respect the freaking skills, man. Freaking, that was crazy. He freaking rode him over and then freaking suplexed him. Jeez. Chad is good, man. He's a good wrestler. He's got skills, man. I don't know. I don't really like Chad, but I respect him. It's kind of like what Roman was saying. Oh, I know y'all don't like freaking Brock, but I respect him. But I don't like him. But I do like Brock. I love Brock. So, but I was just saying the example of I don't like Chad, but I respect him. I don't know why I don't like Chad. Because I kind of think the sheesh is kind of annoyingly cool. Holy crap. So he's going for the pin on Zig. Zig kicked out. And Chad's going up to the top rope. He just shifts the crowd. He's getting ready to freaking backflipped off the top. Ziggler rode out the way. Oh! Holy crap. What a DDT. Freaking Ziggler just DDT'd the hell out of Chad. But Chad kicked out. Okay. Okay. Freaking hell. What? What's up, Larry? Larry goes, sucks. Reigns might be sick again. No way. His leukemia might be back, and he will say something Friday. From what my brother said from a good WWE source that said he had it before, so we all shall see. No, Larry, that's horrible news. That's horrible news. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. Oh my gosh. I hope that is horrible news. What's up, William? William says, a source that has been correct about several things, such as the cross return, has now mentioned that not only could Clash at the Castle get spooky, but that Bray could have a part in it. Not confirmed. Hell yeah. I mean, look, hey, if Bray's coming back, I'm gonna be happy. That's what I'm hoping. I've been hoping it. Anything's possible right now. That could definitely happen, William. Wow. That would be huge. I hope that is what happens. Chad's got ankle lock on Ziggler right now. Yeah, if he forfeits, that means Usos will lose also. Yeah, I think so, Larry. I think that would definitely be the way to actually kind of get the belts all split up again so that we can get some new champions on both of the shows. I hope it's not true though. I hope that he's not sick. Ziggler got the W. Ziggler got the W. Good. What's up, Donna Leah? Welcome to the stream. Also, guys, as I mentioned earlier, I am streaming across 3 of my channels at the same time, simultaneously. We're on the Off Tap Life channel. We're on the Wrestling Yo channel. We're on the Wrestle Fury channel. That's all going down right now. So if you want to be part of the conversation, make sure you head over to the the Off Tap Life channels where most of the people are right now. But please subscribe to whichever channel you're on right now. Please subscribe and give me that thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So, all right, Alexa Bliss and Asuka going up against Nikki Ash and Doudrop next week as the Women's Tag Team Championship continues next week. So they're going to spread this out a bit, it looks like. So I thought we was going to get like a bunch of matches all in the same night, but they're taking their time with it. They're letting it unfold. And that's good. I think that's a good time, a good thing to do. Instead of just putting tons of matches all on the same show, they're spreading it out. So we'll probably have a tag team match on SmackDown, and they're spreading it out. We might even have, I wonder if they'll, no, they wouldn't. I was going to say, I wonder if they would probably show something on NXT. Okay, Larry says, if Reigns does leave, he will come back at Rumble, maybe, if he clears like last time. Then it will set up for Rock versus Reigns, and also Big E will be possibly back March 2023 because he has to wait 1 year. Jeez. Yeah, him having to wait 1 year, that sucks, but you know, you got to be safe with such an injury like that. AJ is getting ready to come out. So AJ against Miz non-disqualification match coming up next. So that looks like that might be the main event tonight. So if you got the Miz coming out and you've got freaking AJ coming out, who could we see come as a surprise entrant that makes sense? Who could we see? Fingers crossed Reigns is okay, man. I really, really hope he's okay. That is horrible news. That's horrible news. Daniel Bryan and Paige both waited 1 year, also Edge, but for years and all returned in one. Yeah, that's true. Look, you know, I think that Big E is a beast. You know, he's one strong dude, man. So I think his chances of healing and coming back are pretty good considering just how fit he is, you know, and he's just a beast of a guy. So I think he'll be able to work through it and come back 100% for sure. All broke necks. Yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, how that plays out. But hopefully, and just so you guys know, if you're watching this on one of my other channels, this is being broadcast across 3 of my channels simultaneously right now. If you're on the Wrestling Yo channel or the Wrestle Fury channel, and you're feeling a little bit lonely, head over to my Off Tap Life channel. That's where the bulk of the audience is right now in this stream. And if you want to join the conversation, please do. So, commercials. Freaking commercials again, guys. So yeah, Wrestling Yo, Wrestling Fury, Wrestle Fury, Off Tap Life channel, all broadcasting live right now. If you want to join in a conversation with some other people, head over to the Off Tap Life channel so you're not alone. Make sure you are giving a thumbs up. Make sure you're giving this subscribe to these channels so that they can grow and they can stand on their own merit. Guys, if you're in the Off Tap Life channel, I'd appreciate it if you could go subscribe to the Wrestle Fury channel and the Wrestling Yo channel so that they can get some much needed love. Give some thumbs ups so that those channels can grow and they can stand on their own merit with the wrestling content. That'd be great and much appreciated. Also, Brock news just coming in from my brother. Brock has broken ribs. What? Does he? Jeez, man. Where's all this news coming from, Larry? Freaking hell. Broken ribs? Man, this is horrible news day. Freaking Larry. All this bad news. Why are you bringing all this bad news into here? Jeez. Hope not. Hope Brock is fine. Man. That's not good. Hopefully, well, Brock, hopefully his ribs will heal by freaking day one. That's when they're reporting that he'll be back. I'm hoping some of these injuries are kayfabe. That would be nice. Edge, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky and Omos are going to be on Raw Talk after Raw today. If you see him leaving the ring, he is breathing hard. Yeah. He probably does have he did take a lot of punishment, I gotta say. They piled 8 million things on him at SummerSlam, so definitely possible that things didn't go to plan and he got injured. So this looks like this is going to be the main event. AJ Styles and The Miz. That looks like that is going to be the main event. The phenomenal AJ Styles, The Miz, a no disqualification match. And he was holding his left side. Yeah, you're probably right then. He probably did get them injured. Logan Paul interferes. I don't think Logan Paul is going to interfere because from what I heard, Logan Paul is going to be out until like after December. So he probably won't be back till next year because apparently he's got a boxing match that he's trying to line up. So Logan's going to be doing some boxing. So he's probably going to be boxing training over the next couple months for a match allegedly in December. So we won't see him back until after WWE. Hey, what's up, WWE? No, wait, is that real WWE? Is that like WWE? Bro, if that's WWE, can I give you a copyright claim? No, don't do that. I haven't used any of your material in here. But if this is WWE, a lot of love to you. Hey, I'm a huge fan. Don't be giving me no copyright freaking claims. WWE, is that really you? If that's WWE in here, Lord have mercy, man. I don't even know what to say right now. But look, hey, I haven't used any of your material. I'm good. I'm good. Don't be copyright claiming anything, man. I'm good. We clean up in here. We clean up in here. We clean up in here, man. Yo, it's a pleasure. Hey, I just want to say if this is really WWE, which I don't know if it is or not, but if it is, if this is you, WWE, I just want to say, number one, you're doing a good, keep it up. Hey, Tommy, yo, WWE. Holy crap, dude. Hey, I love you guys so much. I've been a fan my entire life. I freaking absolutely love all that is WWE. And let me tell you, you guys have been just killing it as of late. Freaking, you've definitely been doing a great job. I love the change of command and everything, but I've always been a fan, like I said. So, much love to Vince as well. And every single one of you, Triple H, you're killing the creative. You're killing the creative. You're doing a fantastic job. Freaking holy crap. Stephanie, Steph, freaking Nick Khan. All of you guys doing a fantastic job. Holy crap. WWE freaking just popped in here. Guys, WWE just popped in here. You're doing a good job. Keep it up, man. You're doing good. Keep it up. Holy crap. Holy crap. Guys. It's Larry, don't be freaking Larry, just let me have my moment of believing it's real. I know I don't see no tick mark, so I'm assuming it's not real because I don't see the tick, the freaking verified tick. But I just want to believe it's real because who knows? Maybe they just sneak it in. Maybe someone else from WWE is sneaking in and just showing some love. I'm just going to believe it's them or someone from WWE. Look, Triple H is doing a great job. Triple H is doing a fantastic job. If you're WWE or not WWE, whoever you are, if you are, everybody needs to know that Triple H is doing a fantastic job. If, as I said earlier in the stream, if he was getting graded, I would give it a freaking A+, an absolute A+. Triple H is absolutely killing it. And Donna Leah goes, as real as you believe. Hey, look, I rather believe that it's WWE than to believe it's not, because if it's not, that would make me cry. I just want to believe it's real, man. And it could be. You never know. You never know. So I'm just going to believe it's real. Even though the verified tick isn't there, I'm going to believe it's real. Or someone from WWE maybe made another account and it's not verified because it's another account. Hey, I'm just going to believe it's WWE. And look, man, I just want to say the match is still going on, by the way, guys, in case you guys wondered, the non-disqualification match, AJ Styles and The Miz. And there's chairs in the ring and all kinds of stuff. I've gotten distracted by the freaking fact that I've seen WWE's name pop up in here. And holy crap, like that's just huge. I don't even know what to say. What an entrance too. I like when W comes in and goes, "Can I give you a copyright claim?" No, you can't. I'm not breaking the laws. All right, commercials are back on, guys. Freaking hell, man. Get someone excited. If that's W, I don't even know, man. Freaking hell. It could be someone from WWE coming in and just showing some love, man. And that's what I want to believe. I'd rather believe that. Because anything's possible. Anything's possible, guys. What do you want to believe? You want to believe something negative, or you want to believe something positive? I want to believe something positive. That's me. I believe in positivity and good things, man. Plus, we out here, man. We freaking waving the WWE flag. And WWE coming in and showing some love. That would be freaking poetic justice, man, because we're here. We love WWE, huge WWE fans, so, and I am streaming this across 3 of my channels at the same time. WWE probably noticed that. They see the 3 channels being streamed at the same time. Wrestle Fury, Wrestle Yo, Off Tap Life, streaming the greatest freaking wrestling promotion in the world right now. We're doing that. It's happening. It's going down. They see that. They want to check. They want to investigate. They want to know what's going on. They want to see, am I using any of their copyrighted material? They want to make sure that I'm keeping it 100. They want to say thank you for being a fan, for keeping the WWE energy alive and flowing. Thank you for freaking putting on a show of your own for the show of shows at right now, WWE Raw. Thank you. That could be what's going on, man. Why would I not want to believe that? Who wouldn't want to believe that? Freaking hell. I mean, yeah, I saw the first thing I looked for. The first thing I saw was there's no verified tick, okay? So, of course, I have my suspicions. Of course. I checked that first, guys. I also went and checked the channel now, and it's got 33 subscribers, okay? So, of course. But that doesn't mean that it still isn't somebody who works for WWE who knows that they can make a fake WWE account for real because they actually work for WWE, so they're not really, it could be, it could be really them. I'd rather believe it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, let's look at it this way. The WWE account that's come on here doesn't have any videos up on it. So it's not like it's someone pretending to be WWE to get fake views or anything like that. I think it could be a sneak attack. WWE coming in, sneak attack, coming in, wanting to freaking just be like, yo, let's just sneak in there. Let's just see what they say. Let's just see if they, doing things legit without coming off our main channel. I think it's possible. I'd rather believe that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Larry goes, just don't live show and you're good. And I just looked it up and it's true, girl. Well, I'm not live. I'm not, obviously I'm not wanting to get my channel banned or any of that kind of stuff. So, I ain't going to do that. I know the rules. Jaco, what's up, Jaco? Welcome to the stream. Jaco goes, The Rock versus Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 39, WWE Undisputed Championship. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, Jaco. That's what I am hoping will happen. And if you guys are on the Wrestle Fury channel, or if you're on the Wrestle Yo channel, if you're looking and feeling a little bit lonely, I am also on my Off Tap Life channel. That's where the bulk of the conversation is happening in the chat. Head over there and join the conversation. Now, guys, what I think I'm going to do, because I got to really just plug this again, is I just need you guys to please go over to the Wrestle Fury channel and subscribe over there, because that's my wrestling exclusive channel. And subscribe to that channel, subscribe to the Wrestling Yo channel. If you're enjoying the banter and the conversation that we're having, go ahead and just show your love and support a little bit. I really appreciate it. But this match is still going on. They freaking got kendo sticks and all kinds of stuff happening in here. It's going down. So AJ Styles got the kendo stick, and he's getting ready to, ow! He's just beating the hell out of freaking Miz. Miz is just getting freaking chopped like a freaking onion. Lawrence goes, he's got the kendo stick up. Oh, he just pulled the kendo stick up on Miz's tiny balls. There was just almost a near fall. Miz is in pain. AJ is freaking just basically reduced Miz's manhood. Larry says, as Vince goes, WWE does play fave, so you might get lucky, and Reigns versus Rock could be a Samoa match for Pride. Yeah, absolutely. Could happen. Could happen. The Miz just kicked out AJ Styles. Just freaking incredible, phenomenal forearm coming. Boom! Phenomenal forearm takes AJ off his feet. 1, 2. Oh, and before he could get the 1, 2, 3 pin, freaking the ref was pulled out of the ring by freaking Champa. This feels like Johnny Gajana could be freaking coming. I feel it. I'm calling it right now. Johnny's going to be coming. I feel it. And he's going to take out Champa. That's what I believe. I'm calling it right now. AJ is getting ready to put freaking Champa through a table, it looks like. Nope. Maybe. Here he goes. Uh-oh. Ciampa's getting ready to put AJ into a table. AJ, wow, Ciampa's trying to suplex AJ into that table. Nope. AJ just freaking knocked freaking Ciampa into the table. Miz just tried to get freaking a cheap roll up. And here we go. AJ Styles freaking is going to do the phenomenal forearm one more time. Oh, he's getting ready to go for it. And freaking Miz threw a chair at him. And bone-crushing finale. AJ kicks out of it. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Damn. Woo! Love it when Faith gets excited. Thank you, Jazzy. I love getting excited. Wrestling excites me. So this is awesome chants going. The crowd is really into this. And the Miz has a kendo stick, and he's beating the hell out of Miz now. I mean, out of AJ now with the kendo stick. Ouch! 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 That's painful. The Miz just got kicked into the corner, and Styles clash, boom, lands it, goes for the pin, and he gets it. AJ wins. AJ has won with the Styles clash. The phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, AJ's up. AJ won. Larry goes, do you think Cena will be on 2023 Hall of Fame or 2024 after his 17th title win to set as a record? That's a good question, Larry. I think that there'll be some time before he goes into the Hall of Fame. I think that they'll probably wait a few more years. I don't see it happening maybe 4 or 5 years still. I think that they intend on Cena still coming back for a few more matches. Cena said himself that he's not done yet. So what's going on? Someone was getting carried out the ring. Who was that? Someone's being carried from the ring, the audience, like security, somebody. I don't know who it was. Someone tried to rush AJ. So I guess just a random person. Well, I guess we're not getting a surprise tonight. All right, it's just ending. So next week, Women's Tag Team Championship, Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Nikki Ash and Doudrop. Riddle comes back next week. Well, no surprise entrance tonight. No surprise. No, unfortunately, no surprise return tonight. But I guess you can't have a surprise return every week. But it was a good Raw, man. It was a good Raw. The show's over. That's how it ended. Your W Network is showing it. So that was a good Raw. Hey, Larry, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Good night. It's 11 p.m. here. Thank you, Larry. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for all of your comments and things. Thank all of you guys for your comments. Everyone who's come and made an appearance and dropped a comment here and there. I appreciate it. Thank all of you guys for tuning in, of course. I think Data goes, I'll be leaving here in a bit to grab a beer. I think this was a fantastic show utilizing the roster. We're starting to see that happen, which is good. We're starting to see some people who had been missing in action for a while start to get back some screen time, which is always a good thing. And I think it's also just about pacing, and pacing is really important. Pacing of a show and all these things are all important factors of a show. So you can't have a big return every week. You got to spread them out. You got to keep it all freaking kind of balanced and stuff. But WWE's thing is that it's not just about having big returns. It's about just utilizing the talent that's already there. So in some ways, when you see someone who you haven't seen in a while suddenly back on the screen, that kind of is a big return in its own way. For example, Kevin Owens tonight, that was kind of a big return, kind of, because Kevin Owens hadn't been on the show for a minute, and he's back tonight, and then he writes off Ezekiel with an injury. So there's stories being told, there's things happening. So, there is returns, even if they're not big returns. There's still people on the regular roster that, is very important to, have featured prominently and to get back into the limelight. So these are all really good things and really important things. So what I think is also good, like I said, I like that they're spreading the tag team championship out a bit. They're not having that women's tag team championship, just a bunch of matches in one night. They're spreading it out, and I think that's a good call. Spread it out, give it a lot more attention, a lot more focus, make it seem like a big thing, a big deal, which it is, which it should be. So that's good. Data goes, Faith, I really appreciate you doing live for us. What happened to Streamlabs? Hey, thanks, Data. I'm glad to be doing lives again, too. That is the big question. I have no idea what happened to freaking Streamlabs. It just suddenly one day stopped working. So I probably will definitely need to investigate that and find out what happened. Because, yeah, that was a mystery to me. I have no idea why it just stopped. Maybe the points got ridiculous. Everyone had so many points, and it was just like, we can't compute. They've got more points than we ever planned anyone to ever have in this. I don't know. But, yeah, it is kind of what it is. Larry goes, yeah, now Elias is defending his brother next week. I think that's what's going to happen too, Larry. That's my guess. I think that's what's going to happen. By the way, if you're watching this on one of my channels, Wrestling Yo channel or the Wrestle Fury channel, I am streaming this across 3 different channels at the same time. The bulk of the people who are in the chat and the conversation are on the Wrestle Fury channel. I'm sorry, on the Off Tap Live channel. So head over there. And no matter which channel you're on, before you leave said channel, could you please give it a subscribe with your all notifications on? Give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. It helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps grow these channels. I really want to push and grow the wrestling content. I love wrestling. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I would really like to grow my wrestling community. That would be freaking dope and awesome. And yeah, so please, if you are on Wrestle Fury channel, please click that subscribe. If you are on the Wrestling Yo channel, please click that subscribe. If you are on this channel right here, my Off Tap Life channel, please subscribe. If you're on one of the other channels, go over to the other channel and please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. So, yeah, guys, look, this right here has been a very well oiled Raw. It was very smooth. It was very timing was right. The flowing was right. A lot happened in this show. It wasn't a situation where you had a show where it felt like there was just only a few things happening. There was definitely a lot happening during the show, and that's always good. What's up, Ricky? Ricky goes, hi from Philippines, and hi to my idol, Elixir Bliss. Thanks. Hell yeah, Ricky. Elixir Bliss is definitely freaking awesome and a fan favorite of all of us. She is incredible. Good to see. That's what I mean when I say, you know, a lot of people getting their screen time now, a lot of people getting that push, a lot of people just being visible, and that is important as anything. You know, it's, you know, you don't want a situation where you're bringing in all these people and then people aren't getting any screen time. Not hating on AEW right now, but that is something that is kind of happening over there. You see they're bringing in all these people, everyone from WWE that they've brought in over there. You see that happening, and then you see that a lot of people just become lost in the shuffle and they don't get any views. They don't get any loving, you know what I'm saying? But WWE right now is definitely doing the right thing because they already got a fantastic roster. They've got a bunch of amazing and talented people already there that just need their moment to shine and to get that push. Bobby Lashley and Champa, incredible match, and that was a good way for Champa to get some loving that he should have been getting all along. You know, you just see all these things happening right now. This is what we have been wanting as wrestling fans. This is what our goal has been, is just to see already the awesome people that are on the roster get the time in the limelight, to get the love that they deserve, and that's what's going down, and that is always a beautiful thing. That is always a fantastic thing. That's what we want to happen. So again, it's not always about bringing in new people or people who were there before and bringing them back. It's about utilizing the roster that's already there as well, because there is a stacked amount of talent in WWE. Like, WWE has some incredible, absolutely incredible performers. So I was surprised. Like I told you guys, I was shocked. I really did think that Champa was going to walk away with the belt. I believe that was going to happen. You know, and that didn't happen. But you know, it still gave him that moment in the limelight. It gave him an opportunity to show how good he is, because Champa is really good. Ciampa's a freaking beast, man. Ciampa's absolutely a beast. So when you see Ciampa freaking out there now getting his moment to shine bright, that is a very good thing. Shane goes, you are absolutely correct. Yeah, absolutely, Shane. That's the reality, right, Shane? Like, at the end of the day, you know, we haven't seen, I think a lot of, well, we have people who've been following WWE for a long time and watch NXT. We know how good Ciampa and people like that are. Like, we know how good Dakota Kai is. We know how good Io Shirai is, or AKA Io Sky is. We know how good all these people are because we've been following the product. We know, you know, so there's all this talent now, and you see them here, and it's like, yo, it's their time for everyone to know how good they are. And by doing so, just giving them their push and their moment in limelight, guess what? That is kind of now, I guess you can, I just say, even kind of say, like, Ciampa is now kind of become new to the roster. You know, this is him now, because they're showing him, they're showcasing him, they're showing what he's really made of. we've got Triple H to thank for all of that, for sure, absolutely. I don't believe that half of the stuff that's happening right now, including the women's tag team championship and all this stuff, would be happening if it wasn't for Triple H right now. So, shout out Triple H, shout out Stephanie, shout out Nick, because the new regime, good things are happening. Also, I heard that Laurinaitis was fired sometime over the past few hours or so. It seems like he's been fired. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. I think everyone expected that was going to happen. So, that doesn't seem like a surprise to me that he's gone, if that is true, that he is gone. I think we might even see Kevin Dunn be gone too. Kevin Dunn might be done, but that's just me thinking out loud. I don't know that to be true or not. Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Triple H. Hell yeah, Shane. Hell yeah. Thank you, Triple H. Hell yeah. I can't tell you how much in gratitude I am, and I'm sure every single wrestling fan on the planet is, for Triple H and what he's been doing and bringing to the party. Triple H has absolutely just really changed the game, pun intended. It's awesome, and this is what's exciting about WWE right now. I feel for the first time in a very long time that anything could happen on any show at any given time feels like something that could really be a reality. Right now, for the first time in a very long time, feels like anything could happen. And I think that is really cool, because before it didn't feel like anything could happen. We were getting the same matches again every week, like repeat matches over and over again. It didn't feel like there was an element of surprise. And right now, every single time you're watching, it feels like there's that element of surprise. What's going to happen? What's coming up? What's next? Like, these are all really beautiful and amazing things, man. So Data goes, remember when it was the WWF? Yeah, WWF, World Wrestling Federation. I think that for you guys who don't know, it was because of the World Wildlife Fund, or I think that's what they're called, or World Wildlife Fund, or World Wildlife Federation, World Wildlife Fund. It was a conflict of name thing, and WWF decided to change their name to World Wrestling Entertainment as a result of that whole situation. Shane goes, I was this close to giving up on WWE. Yeah, Shane, I think a foundation, that's the one, World Wildlife Foundation. I think a lot of people feel that way, Shane. A lot of people feel that way. And, but us diehard fans, we still soldiered through it all, and now we're being rewarded for our loyalty and for sticking by WWE through it all, And look, I am one of those people who I would consider myself a diehard, hardcore WWE fan, like super hardcore fan. Okay, like I've loved WWE my entire life, so I'm a hardcore fan. I'm one of those fans that WWE has that knows that they're not going anywhere no matter what happens. That's me. I always manage to find something enjoyable to pull out of WWE even before recent times, because again, I just love WWE. I love wrestling, and I love everything about it. With that being said, now the new regime that's there, and Triple H being at the helm. You see what I did there? Helmsy. Anyways, Triple H being at the helm is a beautiful thing and a very powerful thing, and it's what is, as Vince McMahon used to say, best for business. Triple H being in charge of creative is a very good thing. I see only good things happening, man, from here forward. I see it only continuing to get even better and better and better, you know? So I definitely, I'm definitely excited for what's next, man. Um, and I'll probably also, I haven't, you know, I might live stream tomorrow. I might live stream NXT 2.0 and show NXT some love, because I do know NXT does tend to get kind of lost in the shuffle. I know a lot of wrestling uh, companies and people, a lot of people actually, you know, a lot of wrestling channels and stuff kind of, I don't feel show NXT a lot of love. So maybe I will show NXT a lot of love. I've always loved, like I said, I've loved the product. Black and Gold NXT obviously was the best, but there's some really good talent on 2.0. And I think 2.0 is about to get interesting as well, because I think that Triple H, now that he has creative control, will start making some changes that will make NXT 2.0 start feeling a lot like the Black and Gold brand that it was. So Shane goes, as long as Triple H is in charge, I don't see any bad bookings happening. I agree, man. I agree. Look, it's quite easy. Here's the thing. Here's the reality, guys. Let's put this in perspective, okay? WWE's job is so easy because of social media. The fans literally tell you every single day throughout social media what they like, what they don't like, what they want to see, what they don't want to see. You've got a freaking easy roadmap to follow. It's not that hard to find your way when the fans are there telling you all the time what we want and what we don't want. And WWE, unfortunately, when Vince McMahon was there doing what Vince McMahon does, no hate again, no hate, because Vince McMahon is the reason we have WWE in the first place and wrestling on the global scale that it is, you know. So no hate towards Vince at all, because Vince McMahon is the reason we have this, and we all need to be thankful and show Vince tons of gratitude for that. But what I'm saying is, though, Vince still was doing what Vince felt that the product should be like. And times change and things change. And sometimes you just need a different perspective, a different, a change of scenery, if you will. So, Vince could have still kept doing his thing, and we would have still kept watching it because the hardcore fan base is there, and we would have still kept watching it even if we didn't like some stuff, because that's what happens. But now is an opportunity to change things up a bit and to create a whole different vibe, a whole different experience, a whole different feel with everything going on. And all you have to do to keep the fans happy and to keep the bookings great and to keep everyone feeling like I want to tune in next week again to watch another episode of SmackDown or another episode of Raw or another episode of NXT 2.0, is simple. Give the fans what they want. We tell you all the time. It's like what's best for business. Now, of course, sometimes you can't give the fans everything they want, because sometimes it's just not possible to do. Sometimes you don't have the power to change everything that you would like to change. Sometimes you have to find a balance, a happy place where you can keep everyone happy as best as possible. But I definitely think that it's easy to make the right booking choices. It's easy to make the right decisions. It's easy to do any of this if you just listen to what the fans want. It's like the same on my channel here. So this is why we have 3 separate channels. I have multiple channels, by the way. I've got my separate car channel, Garage by Jervin. I have my separate freaking wrestling channel, obviously, Wrestle Fury, and I've also got Wrestling Yo, which I think that's going to be more of the podcast. But anyways, my point is we have all these separate channels, and my Off Tap Life channel being my main channel, but I have these separate channels because I listen to my audience, and basically my Off Tap Life channel has pretty much become just solely a reaction channel because that's what my audience wants and that's what they say, and that's what I attempt to deliver on the regular because they want reactions, right? So this is the same thing for Off Tap Life, my channel, the same thing to WWE, listening to the fans, give them what they want. They'll tell you right now, the biggest thing that everyone is saying louder than loud. And if I was in charge right now, I would be doing everything in my power to make it a reality. And that is getting the Fiend back in the ring. That is the thing that we all want to happen more than anything. And if you really want to get us talking about WWE in every single forum, every single Reddit, every single social media outlet, you get the Fiend back in here, everyone's going to be happy, period. The Fiend is the biggest name right now that everyone wants back more than anything because the Fiend should have never been able to been released in the first place. That shouldn't even been a discussion, especially when the Fiend was their top seller of merch in the WWE. He's selling more merch. The Fiend was selling more merch than anybody else. The Fiend was a hot item. The Fiend was awesome, especially when you don't have the Undertaker anymore. You know, that kind of mythical, freaking dark, supernatural type character. The Fiend ticked all those boxes. And the way the Fiend went out at the end there as well was just really sad. You know, the Fiend losing to freaking Orton and all these crazy things that was happening at the end there. It was just sad to see all these things, how it all played out. The Fiend, you know, the whole Fiend and Alexa Bliss original storyline, that should have freaking continued. Freaking Alexa and the Fiend together was freaking gold, man. Was gold. They should have let that play out long. That story should have played out way longer. And then it should have been the Fiend coming back and wanting to get revenge on Bliss after she betrayed him, man. That story should have kept going. That story is the story that they should freaking give us a proper conclusion to, man. If you want to make us happy, that is the story. We want the Fiend back. That's what we want more than anything. If you are watching this WWE, that's what we want more than anything. Every single fan, and I know you guys know this. I know you know this. Triple H knows this. Triple H knows this. Stephanie knows this. Nick knows this. Everyone knows this. I don't know if Nick knows this. I can't really say if Nick knows this. I don't feel Nick maybe. I don't think. I think Nick has some catching up to do to really know. That's just my opinion because, I mean, a lot of these people that got released on Nick's watch. And Nick Khan, I feel he's a dollars guy, unfortunately. That's my opinion. I just feel like, you know, he's there to make WWE as much money as possible, and he'll cut who he thinks needs to be cut without really knowing. I'm sure he had feedback. I'm sure people told him. I guess at the end of the day, it would probably boil down to Vince probably gave Nick the power to just say, hey, look, whatever you say happens, you got full control to do that. All I know is that people got cut that should have never, ever, ever got cut. And the Fiend is at the top of that freaking list. It was the saddest day ever. Of all the cuts that happened, I cried the most when the Fiend got cut, man. I think that hurt more than anything. And right now, I pray that Triple H is doing everything in his power, every single thing in his power to get the Fiend back. I pray that that is what he's doing. I've got the Fiend lights in here. This is the Fiend, the red, the Fiend. The Fiend could drop in right now. You see it. This is the Fiend's world right here, man. The Fiend, baby. Bring the Fiend back. Bring the Fiend back. All right. Let's see what else you guys are saying in here. So Data goes, who is your favorite wrestler ever? That is a question. That is a question. That is a freaking really good question. That is a hard question ever in the history of wrestling. My favorite wrestler ever. Wow. That's a hard question because I've got multiple favorites. It's hard to pick just one. I don't think I could pick just one. I would maybe dare say possibly Stone Cold Steve Austin is my favorite of all time. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin might be the guy. Because when that glass pops, when Stone Cold's glass, I think I got most excited when Stone Cold's music, when his glass pops more than anything else. But so I would maybe say Stone Cold Steve Austin. Possibly, I mean, in the same sentence. So look, if to make it easier on myself, because that's a hard question, man. It's hard to pick just one person. I would say if I was to make my list of 5 favorite WWE superstars of all time, even that's hard to put 5 because I've got more than 5 people that I like. But if I was to choose 5 quickly, I would have to say Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd have to say The Rock. I'd have to say The Undertaker. You have to say The Undertaker. You got to put The Undertaker in the conversation. I'd have to say Brock Lesnar. I love Brock. Always been a Brock. Freaking love Brock. Freaking Brock is a beast, and he's always going to be one of my favorite guys. And that 5th spot, who would I put in that 5th spot? Who would I put in that 5th spot? Of all time. We're talking of all time. Of all time. Favorite wrestler ever. In that top spot, the 5th person, who would I put, man? That's a hard one. There was a time when I would have said Hulk Hogan. There was a time when I would have said Hulk Hogan. You know, when I was a kid, I would have probably said Hulk Hogan. Favorite wrestler of all time. I mean, jeez. I mean, I can't say Shawn Michaels. I like Shawn Michaels, but we're talking of all time. Of all time. I mean, I can't even say Cena. I feel like he's in the, like, if this was a top 10 list, sure, Cena, Shawn Michaels, you put them up there in that list, but of all time, can I? Kane even, you could put him in the conversation. Of all time. Roman Reigns, freaking. Of all time, I don't know if I can. Of all time, That's a hard question, man. That's a hard question. I would just leave it. Let's just leave it at those 4. I don't really want to put a 5th in there because it's of all time, like forever. You got to have Stone Cold, Undertaker, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar. To me, that's the 4 most of all times. You know, of all time. I wish I could add a who female wrestler wise of all time could I put on there? Trish Stratus, Kelly, come to mind. Freaking what's her name? Mickie James. of all time. Freaking hell, man. It's a hard question. It's a hard question. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's a hard one to answer. I can't give one person. I mean, that's as good as it's going to get. um, Let's see, going through these comments, see if there's anything else that I missed. The Fiend and Aleister Black should have never gotten cut. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. Absolute facts, Shane. That should have never happened at all. 100% correct. That right there is definitely like Aleister Black. Again, that was actually, I was really upset about Aleister Black being cut as well, because Aleister Black, man, so freaking much potential, so freaking cool. I freaking loved when he used to come in the freaking casket thing and freaking come out the thing up, the thing raising up like this and stuff, man. Like freaking, and then he sits in the ring and freaking, like freaking Aleister Black, bro. Like, should never have been let go. Absolutely agree. Aleister Black, The Fiend. I mean, even Braun Strowman should have been let go. I mean, how do you let Braun Strowman go? Braun Strowman, you don't get more WWE than Braun Strowman, if you ask me. He's like the poster boy for what a WWE athlete, you know, what you would think anyways would look like a WWE superstar. Freaking beast of a guy. Now, see, that's the thing, man. Now, you could have Braun Strowman going up against Omos or something like that. You know, that would be an interesting matchup. But at the end of the day, man, like Braun Strowman, I prefer Braun Strowman over Omos 8,000,000%, man. You know, Braun Strowman was a beast, and I freaking, again, that he shouldn't have never been gone. There's so many. There's so many. You know, Adam Cole should never been gone. Adam Cole, how do you let Adam Cole go? You know, all these guys who are extremely over too, who already have their gimmick cemented. Cole, you know, Adam Cole, baby. All this stuff, all these things that you put all this effort into getting these guys over in NXT, to grow them, to give them all the skills and everything they need to be superstars, just to see the competition come and grab them. That's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta sting, and I just don't understand it. How do you let these guys get away from you is beyond me. Macho Man, hey, that's a good one to add to that list. Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, that's definitely a good one to add to the list. I guess I could have also said Ric Flair. I can't think of Macho Man without thinking about Ric Flair. I can't believe I didn't even think about Ric Flair. It didn't even pop in my head. I like Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Add him to my fifth one in that list. Ric Flair. Freaking Ric Flair. Greatest of all time. Ric Flair. There you go. That's my 5 guys. I would have added Macho Man if I had 6. Yeah, there we go. That feels right. Ric Flair. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock. Brock Lesnar. And who else did I say now? The Undertaker. Boom. There you go. That's your Mount Rushmore. That's my Mount Rushmore right there. Shingo's my favorite. Stone Cold, my current favorite. Hook. Oh, yeah. Hey, Hook's making some really big moves over there in AEW world. Hook has definitely got the crowd behind him, and I definitely see Hook doing some great things as well, man. Hook is definitely gonna write his name there, and he's Taz's son, and see, this is the other thing, man. Taz should have never been gone either. Taz is another guy that you would think should have been stayed in. Also, Samoa Joe, guys. Samoa Joe should have never been let go. Samoa Joe. How do you let Samoa Joe go? How do you freaking let Samoa Joe go? Another example of just the ball being dropped majorly by cutting people that should have never been cut in a million freaking years. Painful and just unbelievable. Freaking Data goes, I enjoy The Rock more when it's a movie with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. Man, I think The Rock has done a fantastic job of cementing himself as probably the most successful WWE wrestler outside of WWE. I don't think any other person will ever come as close as The Rock has. The Rock is probably the biggest crossover star that we will ever see. I find it hard to believe anyone will ever pass The Rock. That's. But then again, I guess there was a time when people used to say that about Hulk Hogan. Because Hulk Hogan was in shows and all over the place at one stage, and Hulk Hogan was a big deal and was in movies, did a lot of things. He's like the original, the original kind of crossover guy, Hulk Hogan. So, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan, sadly, is no longer in the conversation of anyone with the alleged things that happened during that time of what he said. And it's sad because he's a legend, he's an icon. And I personally choose, by the way, my stance on Hulk Hogan, in case anyone cares, is I choose to believe that Hulk Hogan is not racist. I don't think he is. I would find it really hard to believe that he's actually racist. I just think he was just thought he was in the privacy of some conversation and said something stupid that he should have said. But I don't think he's racist. I really refuse to believe that. So you will never, ever hear me ever say that about Hulk Hogan. I don't think that. I just think he just was talking and it got blown way out of proportion. I just would find it very surprising and hard to believe that Hulk Hogan was that way inclined. So I choose not to think that way. And I would really, I think it'd be really nice if Hulk Hogan was given an opportunity to, right the wrongs, a bit. I know he's made some appearances here and there. The last appearance that he made was with Titus O'Neil. I think that was the last time we seen him, and that was at WrestleMania a couple years ago. I just think that Hulk Hogan, when you talk about people who had a great impact in WWE and helping to build WWE as the brand that it is today, we all talk about Vince McMahon and we show Vince McMahon a lot of love and props and stuff. But I think that you need to put Hulk Hogan in that conversation, and you need to show him a lot of thanks and stuff as well, because Hulk Hogan played a huge part in also bringing WWE to the masses and putting WWE in front of everyone's homes, televisions, making a household name. So you can't hate on Hulk Hogan. You just can't. Everyone makes mistakes as well, and I believe that everyone deserves a second chance and stuff. I believe Hulk Hogan definitely does deserve a bit more loving. I really do. So that's just my opinion, because I think you can't think about great people, superstars, and all these things without mentioning Hulk Hogan's name, no matter what's happened and the alleged views that people think he may or may not have. Yep, Shane, exactly. Cole was ready for the main roster. He was definitely ready. He would have been a great addition to the main roster. And it's a shame that he's now on AEW. I mean, it's obviously not a shame for AEW, because AEW's got freaking gem. They've got freaking a great addition to their roster. But WWE should have never lost him. It is the craziest thing. Adam Cole, one of the biggest guys from NXT, wanted to have everything. And do you guys remember when there was talks of what character they wanted him to have on the main roster? It was being a manager or some crap. And it's like, dude, how do you turn Adam Cole to a freaking manager when he's got everything and all the goods and completely over as a wrestler? Like, just mad talk, man. So, yeah, those things like that, those type of decisions that I'm guessing were decisions made by Vince. I don't understand. I don't get it. It will never make sense to me. And for those reasons, that's why, I'm really excited and happy to see just a change of scenery. And Triple H is the right guy to usher in that change. And he's proven that already. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Data goes, I will be right back, mates. If you're not here when I return, thank you for having me, and much love to you all. Back at you, Data. Back at you. Much love to you. And yeah, guys, for you guys that don't know, again, I am streaming this across 3 of my channels right now simultaneously. My Off Tap Life channel, my Wrestling Yo channel, my Wrestle Theory channel. If you're on one of those channels and you're feeling a bit lonely, head over to my Off Tap Life channel. That's where the bulk of the people are in the conversation. Whatever channel you're on, please give me that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And a thumbs up. It helps grow the channel, grow the wrestling community here that I'm attempting to grow, because I am a diehard wrestling fan and I love it. Okay, anyone else have any questions about what we experienced on the show tonight? I was going to do a recap of the show. I might do that. Just give a little recap of the show for anyone who didn't catch the show and is wondering what happened tonight on WWE Raw. So let's talk about that a bit. Let me give you a little bit of a rundown of how the show played out tonight a bit. There was, and that I actually forgot to mention earlier when I was talking about it. The other match that happened was Angela Dawkins and Seth Rollins. They had a match. Angela was attempting to get a bit of justice for, his boy Ford, and unfortunately Seth did not allow that to happen. And at the end, their head stomped freaking Angela's head through the canvas, basically, and that's how that ended. Ezekiel, Kevin Owens match, before that could even happen, freaking Owens freaking took Ezekiel out of the conversation. And I think that's going to set up us seeing Elias return. That's my prediction on that. I think that's what's going to happen. Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio. That match happened. And again, it was a Judgment Day getting the W, courtesy of a beatdown by Rhea on Dominique that created the perfect distraction to help Finn get the win. Now, it was also announced that Edge will be competing against freaking Damian Priest next week in Toronto, in Canada. So that should be a very interesting match. We'll see what happens there. Dana Brooke and Tamina versus Io Sky and Dakota Kai. They started the women's tournament, tag team championship tournaments tonight. And I like, again, that they're spreading this out. Of course, Io Sky and Dakota Kai got the W. That should be a surprise to no one. We had Bobby Lashley and Champa go for the United States Championship. And Champa, I was hoping was going to walk away with the W. I was really, really hoping that that was going to be the case, but that is not what happened. And Bobby ended up hurt locking Champa. And again, hey, when you've got the hurt lock, you're not walking out. Omos destroyed 2 jobbers. That is what it is. Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler. That match happened. And Dolph got the W in that one. The Miz AJ Styles, no disqualification match. And AJ got the win on there. Overall, look, it was a very good Raw. Again, it's sometimes the important thing is just about having the people that you have already there, the roster that you already have, people that haven't been getting their moment in the light, people who hadn't been getting a good push, who haven't been shown the love that they deserve and things like that, giving them that moment to get back into the limelight, to be able to have their moment to shine and all that beautiful stuff again, all that's very important. Shane goes, hate to cut this short, but I got to get up early in the morning. Enjoyed the chat, and we'll catch the next stream that I can. Fantastic, Shane. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good night. And thank all of you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. And this has been great. It's been a lot of fun. And I enjoyed it. I am considering live streaming WWE NXT tomorrow. I'm considering that. You guys let me know if you guys want me to, for sure. If you guys want me to, I will, for sure. But I need to get some food in me. I'm starving. It is now 1:47 p.m. here in Australia. I've had nothing to eat yet since waking up. I need some type of sustenance. Back home in the States, it is nighttime, so I know a lot of people are getting ready for bed. And yeah, I think this might be an opportune moment for me to end the stream, and so I can get some food in my belly. Plus, I do have some videos and things that we need to get up. Please, before you leave, make sure you subscribe, click that all notifications. Let's build this wrestling community up across my 3 channels here that this was streamed. Wrestling Yo, Wrestle Fury, Off Tap Life. Subscribe, give me that thumbs up. Thank all of you guys. I love you. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. So everyone, stay safe. Data says he's back. Unfortunately, Data, I am leaving. I'm going to go get some food. I'm not going to get some food even. I'm going to cook some food because that's what I do. Cook something to eat right now. And yeah, I'm starving. I'm starving like Marvin in the desert. So we're going to do something about it. I believe I've got some French fries and some chicken tenders with my name on it. And I'm going to freaking go ahead and cook those bad boys up to perfection right here, right now. I would let you guys watch me cook, but you know what? I think I'm also going to take this opportunity to take a break from the action. I may live stream again later on tonight, though, guys. So just be on the lookout because it may happen. Otherwise, I do have videos that we'll be uploading and stuff. So, all right. Thank you, guys. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Also, go to my Garage But Driven channel, guys, and watch the video I just dropped there. Can I get some support over on my Garage But Driven channel? Car content there. I just dropped a new video over there as well, so please go subscribe over there and check that channel out. all kinds of cool car content, man. Look, who doesn't like cars? I'm baffled. Who doesn't like cars? I dropped a new video just a few hours ago, so go check it out. I'm gonna give you guys the link right here. Even I'll make it easy for you to go over there. Garage Butt Driven. Go check that out, guys. That's the link. Click on that link. Head over there. Freaking check out my car content. Please, yes, listen to Data. Garage But Driven. Check it out, mates. Amen. Amen. Check it out. I just dropped a video on a Mercedes GTS supercar that I got to experience. And it was pretty freaking dope. So check that out if you don't mind. All right, guys. I love you. And take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe. And as always, remember each one to the fullest and to keep it off tap. Thank each and every one of you for joining this edition of WWE Raw Watch Along and Live Reaction. Wrestle Fury, baby. Let's go. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.